Very rare car. What's going on, guys? We are back with another video.
And today, we've got a little something special for you, cuz
we're at SEMA. So we are here at the 2023 SEMA show, and we're gonna go check out what cool builds are here and new products.
So let's go take a look.
This is absolutely wild setup with this truck. 2 turbos feeding 1 big turbo. That is crazy. This thing's gotta be making stupid power. Absolutely gorgeous C10. It's like a retro mod, and it's got a little surprise under the hood. A top-mounted turbo just peeking out. Over. Beautifully done. Nice color. And overall, just a nice clean look. Alright, here's another crazy build here. We got an M4 competition. But it's not just any M4 competition. They made it into a ute. They literally just chopped the back half of it, and it has a bed now. So that's pretty cool. All right, this is a pretty cool invention here. You got a wheel that has a white rim, so it makes it look like a white wall tire, but in actuality, as the example over here, it's actually part of the wheel. So essentially you can get any tire that I guess is low profile, and it makes it look like it's a white wall tire, but in actuality it's not. That's pretty smart. We got a Braptor here with pretty good amount of articulation here. I mean, that is a lot of droop going on back here, and it seems like it's still retaining the factory Fox live valve shocks. It just seems like it has different trailing, FMI trailing arms, and it seems like it has some kind of perch collar for the actual coilover itself. But even with that, still a pretty impressive travel there. This thing is crazy. I mean, these got to be, 50 somethings? These things are huge. Crawl over just about anything with these. Got this super sweet Ford Ranger. I don't see too many Ford Rangers actually built out. Baja truck style. I mean, not sure how much Ford Ranger is actually left on that thing, but pretty cool to see. Got this crazy thing here. Old bug on some massive tires and 4-wheel steering. Thing is crazy. Probably climb over every single obstacle in Moab without an issue. This whole Porsche here is fully carbon fiber, whole body. Every single panel on it is carbon fiber. That is wild. This F100 is absolutely gorgeous. This is one of my favorite old pickup trucks, especially the ones with the side step. That's like a must for me because it gives that natural wide body look. And this one's got a bonus. It's got 2 Turbskis, V8, and very, very clean. Look at this absolutely mint Jeep Wagoneer. Everything is about this super well done and super clean. Here at the Lexus booth, checking out some built GX 470s and GX 460s. And of course, over here, we have the brand new Lexus GX 550 that's coming out. And this beautiful tan, kind of desert tan color. Super sweet. First time seeing it in person, and honestly, it's really, really nice. A little bit of the interior for you. That's a huge center screen infotainment. That thing is massive. It's got to be at least 13 inches. And there's the front end. Overall, it's a really good looking model. Here we got the upcoming 2024 TRD Pro Tacoma, obviously. Looking really good in person. And what's more intriguing than that is this 2024 Tacoma X-Runner concept. This thing is sweet looking. The concept is said to have the 3.4 liter twin turbocharged V6, and it would be making 421 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. And I mean, this is, and if they, on the plus side, I doubt they would make it manual, but if they brought it manual, I mean, that would be the cherry on top. But even if it is with like a 10-speed, this thing looks great. We got the upcoming 2024 Land Cruiser. First time seeing it in person. I love the color. Not a fan of the rear bumper. I think this looks almost like a big diaper almost. I know it's meant to like cover the hitch, but I think that rear bumper is really big and cumbersome. Not a fan of that. Overall, the side profile is really nice in person. And the front end, I don't know. I'm still have mixed feelings about the front end. When I tell you SEMA is huge, SEMA is huge. I mean, the map makes it look like it's really, really small. This is obviously day one, and we've maybe done a fourth, a fifth, and it's almost the end of day one. So we have a lot of ground to cover the next couple of days, but it is a lot bigger than the maps make it seem. So for scale here, here's the map of all the areas of SEMA. As you can see, we're right here, and this area looks relatively small, right? Well, you can see really how far back it goes and how far it goes that way. So this little square right here, not including this part, is literally all what I just showed you. The maps definitely don't scale correctly on how massive this is. This Suzuki Samurai on 39s probably will take you wherever you want to go. They weigh absolutely nothing, and with that ground clearance and approach, breakover, and departure, I'm sure it has no trouble conquering any obstacle you throw at it. Not every day that you see a modified G-Wagon that's actually set up to go off-road. It's on 37s, got a nice lift, carbon fiber fenders, and overall a really nice build. Wish more people would build out G-Wagons.
But then he also made a good point. He probably doesn't.
Because absolutely beautiful old Land Cruiser pickup with a Cummins swap. Got that diesel powered and super clean outside and inside. Not sure if you can see that with the glare, but I would own one of these in a heartbeat. They weren't so expensive and hard to come by. Sweet Jeep Rubicon. This little camper system on the back integrated. A bunch of goose gear drawer systems in the back, and it seems like the roof here pops up to give you a lot more space and room. Not entirely sure where your sleeping quarters are, unless you're just sleeping on the floor here. But this is really cool. This is a cool system here by Ironman 4x4. Never seen this. This is essentially in like your like cases, but it has like a drop-in sink with all your connections, and then kind of a cooking top, and then it all packs up away in a kind of like Pelican style case. That's kind of cool if you want kind of essentially a mobile kitchen. We interrupt all the cool cars with a SEMA WTF build. Why? It's got, I mean, obviously those were probably put on after the fact. It's equivalent like acrylic wheels, but then it has like a wing on the back, and then it's got a keg on the side. It's just a Y. I'm not sure. Not sure what the wing's doing, but okay. I'm not a huge Gladiator fan, but this Gladiator is properly built. Very nice, and what's even nicer is what's next to it. It's this beautiful Defender here. Absolutely gorgeous, very well done, looking really nice. But the Gladiator looks good too. Cue Jurassic Park music. It's a nice setup. Really digging those AEV wheels though. These are pretty sweet. This Hummer, super sweet build with the rooftop tent, overland vehicle system rooftop tent. Decked drawer system in the back. And we're rocking with some BF Goodrich mud terrains on there, and we got some
underneath the brakes are pretty cool.
King shocks down there. Had no idea what this was until I looked at it. It's a 1962 Jeep FC 170. It's got the rooftop tent from a company called HIT, and then it's got that, Australian style bed on the back. This thing is sweet. We got the new 2023 ZR2 here. Looks great in person. Definitely a huge upgrade from the previous generation Colorado ZR2. Far more aggressive looking and looks like a proper mid-sized truck. We got a nice Gladiator at the Seasucker booth. Now, we've seen these guys before in Overland West, and they make some really cool products with some super strong suction cups mounts that pretty much, they just got about everything. And they're industrial strength, so they take a lot of force to actually take off. So, I mean, they got traction board mounts, rotopack mounts, flag mounts up here, even some hooks and stuff like that. They have a wide variety of different configurations that you can build. So we are currently on our way over to the Recaro booth because I want a giveaway. Woo! So I entered into a ride-along experience there with the Fun Haver, and we won. So not sure what vehicle I'm going to get to ride along in, but we're going to find out together.
Let's go.
All right, so we are now in the line, and I don't know if you can see them back there, but we are riding along in the Mustangs. So we're going to be sliding around as a passenger in the RTR Mustang. So this should be fun. That was crazy. Now, as some of you may know, I do track and autocross, and doing tandem drifting, that's definitely a completely new experience. Track has its own version of adrenaline rush, and so does off-roading, but side by side like that to another vehicle that close, it's something you gotta experience to put it into words.
I turned around.
Now that's some articulation. Here's a new Bronco Beach package concept by Ford. And it's supposed to come with the tubular doors, the silver around the paint around the windshield there, and then the silver wheels and silver fender flares. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. Also, the concept is also a manual, so that's a plus. Here's the new 2024 Ranger. Me being a Ranger owner myself, I'm not digging it in person. I think they completely messed up the rear end over the now what's going to be the last generation Ranger, and the front end is definitely better than the rear end, but it kind of looks like every other Ford pickup truck now on the. I feel like there's no really big differentiate between the pickup trucks now. So let me know what you guys think in the comments on the new Ranger. Here's the Ineos Grenadier. We've seen this before, which was revealed, I believe, in East was the first time we saw this. And it's definitely the first time we saw it was in a prototype form, where this is a lot more in-depth. These are powered by the B58 BMW motor. automatic, and they are awesome. It's pretty much like kind of like your old Land Cruiser Defender hybrid, I guess you want to say, kind of all the good looks of the older classic off-road SUVs into one with kind of a modern twist. These things are super cool. Here's the interior of the Grenadier, and how awesome are these controls. I feel like I'm in a cockpit of an airplane right now. Super sweet. Simple but yet effective. I didn't even notice until I looked up. Look at all the controls on top. So cool. So cool to see this concept in person. This is the AEV Sierra Grande concept, teamed up with GMC and obviously AEV.
That's a bumper. That's the bumper.
It's got the front bumper, front mounted winch, wheels, snorkel, and of course the aluminum tray on the back. Guys, that ties it in all together. It is beautiful. This is a pretty cool, neat little invention here. So it goes into your hitch receiver, and this essentially all collapses, but essentially has seats for four, grill, umbrellas, and little tables for every person. And you can see on the TV there, that's how it compacts down to. Pretty cool. On more SEMA WTF moments, it's a Rubicon on a Rubicon with a rooftop tent. Yeah, just SEMA things. But we do have this beautiful Land Cruiser right next to it. That's well worth the view, with an LS3 in it. We got a Suzuki Jimmy here in the house. Really wish these things came to the US. I would definitely be rocking a Suzuki Jimmy if they were here.
All right, guys, so we have entered the battle of the super cool builds at SEMA. So we're gonna go ahead and take you through all of the cars that entered in the competition and just check the builds out. So let's go.
Got the super clean International Scout. Very simplistic design on the interior, and outside, very, very clean. Got a 1978 Jeep Cherokee here. Absolutely beautifully well done. Moving over to the engine bay. With that big block V8 in it. So we got this beautiful Mercedes 190 Evo here, but with a bit of a twist. It's got the 3.5 twin turbo EcoBoost out of a Ford Raptor in the front of it. Quite the interesting motor to swap into this very rare car. Now, I'm not a fan of the Mustang Mach-E's, but this might be an exception. It's got a front-mounted winch on the front. It's got a wide body, kind of like your rally style lights up front with a roof rack. I think this probably should have been the way Ford should have marketed this. Like, this thing is kind of cool. Alrighty guys, that's it for this video. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more off-road and overlanding adventures. That's what we do on this channel if you're new. And we'll see you guys in the next video.